All right, so you can see from the interview that my mom was avoiding the issue every chance she gets. For some reason, she thought that the topic was whether a mother should feed her 30-year-old child that she's oppressed her whole life and moved to the middle of nowhere and sent to the hospital and boot camps and kept him from, advancing in life, talked to the Marine recruiter, kept him from joining the Marines. Should she help the guy that she's been sabotaging his whole life till he's stuck in the middle of nowhere with them? Well, my answer would be yes, he should. Not spoon-feeding. That's just over-dramatizing for the effect of discrediting the whole interview and the person who's doing it. But yes, they should be helping him out. Are you kidding me? If I cut off somebody's fucking leg, should I help him stand up? That's what it's like saying, you dummy. But anyway, what that interview proved is that she was out of touch. And there's only two reasons it could be. One is that she's fucking insane. Her disheveled look gave that away. Her tones and mannerisms gave that away. Her inability to even answer the most basic upfront question gave that away. The fact that she was going through the motions of trying to change the subject, aka cover up the subject and bring up embarrassing things or that she perceived might be embarrassing to me, instead for me to end the interview, confirmed her guilt. Now, we all know what somebody does when they know they're wrong, like a police officer, and they go through the act of enforcing the law or enforcing the white man's line, the white man's agenda, the white man's rule of thumb, the white man's perspective. You have to look, behave, and think like a white man, or all the devils will come out of nowhere to make you fall in line. They're even willing to marry a person of a race that they disdain in order to keep an eye on the black man and make him fall in line. Some of you think that's extreme, and why would I accuse my mother of such outlandish behavior? Why would I accuse her of such demonic, action? Well, it's quite simple. She is going through the motions of guilt. Okay? Either she's out of touch and is really insane, and 7 minutes and 6 seconds proves that she's simply insane. Or that 7 minutes and 6 seconds proves that somebody put her up to behaving that way in order to sabotage my life and possibly everyone else's. Either way, the observer, the interviewer, and possibly even the interviewee herself are forced to the conclusion beyond any doubt that that interview is proof positive, submissible in court, because she agreed to it and was observing it going on the whole time without protest. Submissible, proof positive that the flaw in my behavior, which is lashing out at society, cannot be chopped up to some cognitive process in my brain, but to the natural reaction to oppression and injustice, the natural moral outrage, the righteous indignation of a righteous man who's facing sabotage, injustice, and scum who lie in his face and refuse, at 50 years old, refuse to admit that it's not okay to beat a child. It's not okay to terrorize a child. That ever since about 1980, a year before I was born, it came out in all the latest parenting, scientific magazines, works, articles, forums, meetings. It came out in print that when you intimidate a child, you are doing him a great psychological injustice. And he is probably going to come out to be a violent person later in life. Because we all know, a terrorist is not made out of thin air. A terrorist is someone who lives in terror. And the reason why he either lives in terror or lived in it and is stuck in a state of mind where he's reflecting on the time when he was terrorized is because the person who terrorized him had a profound belief, which was profoundly evil and not in tune with the heartbeat of our Lord. And that belief was that it is okay to terrorize somebody. And as a result, the community, the world, the Lord himself suffered. Because that terrorist performed a terrorist action. Because the scum had made him a terrorist by intimidating him in order to make him quote-unquote fall in line with the white man's power structure. And the result was that he lashed out in a natural human reaction known to us of higher intelligence as vengeance, revenge, not known to those in the psychiatric community who are out of touch, who wish to make you fall in line like the Gestapo in World War II. Thank you.